finally ready to tell you about Saturday experience. Saturday was way more intense than Friday. And in Saturday, I did hallucinated on the medicine. I did it on Friday. And Saturday I did. So Saturday we woke up early. Every day that we slept, that we woke up like together with the sun rising. So around 6 a.m. So we woke up early on Saturday. I think we had a little bit of breakfast, if I don't remember wrong. Yeah, we have like a very light breakfast with cereals and fruit, and then around 12 we had the reunion with everybody, talking about their experience on Friday, how it was, how we felt, and how we felt it helped us. But obviously we weren't done yet, so it was just like a check-in with everybody. And then around 2:30 we started the second ceremony. We drank 2 cups in 1 hour, 2 hours apart from each other. I felt nothing with the first cup. I was just, honestly, I think I was just tired from the night before and for waking up very early. So I just kind of fell asleep for a little bit, and then I woke up, and then I went outside. I kind of stationed myself on the grass next to the trees. I felt, but that's something that I have always felt, especially lately, that I have been actually actively trying to heal all of my traumas and all of the things I've been carrying on through my life. So I've been feeling really, really connected to nature and really cold to nature. So yeah, that's where I did my setup. I did it like where I felt I had the support I needed, which is right next to nature, surrounded by it, and as far as possible from here was not. That's not true. I would have stayed close to the fire pit, which is right in front of the building everybody was set up, but it was very sunny, it was very hot, so yeah, too hot for fire and too sunny to be on the sun. So I just went looking for shade, so that's where I ended up, next to the trees. But I did want it to be on the grass. I didn't want it to be on cement. Yeah. The first cup did nothing. So by the time they did a second cup cold, I was already kind of on my way to ask for a second cup because I wasn't feeling anything. I had a second cup, and 10 minutes after the second cup, I went back to my station with the second cup. I drank it, and then 10 minutes after my second cup, I started hallucinating the hell out of myself. The trees start calling me. They start just, it wasn't voices, it was just like this intention of I had to go close to them, and just like I felt um, their pain. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, I went and hugged a tree. And I hugged the tree for like 5 minutes. And then I sit at the bottom of the tree. And then the rage came up. It was so much rage. So much rage. I obviously have been bottling up, and like I just have kept all of that rage inside of me, all of those emotions, and it just started coming up. It started coming up, and it was devastating. Like then I started hallucinating my own body, and everything started to kind of move, like little, how do you call it? Like little circles moving on my skin, and I saw my arms, so my skin was so velvety and so soft, and my arms were so long, and my fingers were so long, and my legs were so long, and I tripped on my own skin for a little while, not too long, and then just the rage kept coming, increasing and increasing. It was like just like, wow, it was an overwhelming rage, and hatred. I hated everything and everyone, no nature, but people. I hated people. I hated buildings and concrete and everything that was human made. I just hated everything, and everyone. And I hated myself as well. I don't know for what reason. But obviously that was something that was inside of me already. I was just not acknowledging it. Then one of the girls, she was with the group that was supposed to take care of us when we were tripping. She came to me and she kind of sat like a few feet from me, and I was just like, what are you doing here? She said she told me like that I just want to take space, so that you're not alone. And I was just like, that was nice of her, and honestly I couldn't decide if I wanted to be alone or if I wanted somebody to keep me company. So I was just like, okay, you can stay. I started hallucinating her face too. Her face started to change and start to get weird, really weird. And I didn't realize I was hallucinating. It was just so fucking weird for me. I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with her face? And it was just me hallucinating. But that's all in my brain. So yeah, the rage kept building up, and then the hallucinations wouldn't stop. So she offered me hape, which is medicine that they blow through your nose, and it's supposed to help you ground you and like stop hallucinating, so that you can actually, whatever you are about to uncover, you will, but you won't trip too much. So initially I say no, I have to do this. I can't give up just because it's getting hard, and it was hard. Like all of that rage, it was consuming me, and I got to a point that I was afraid of myself, because I felt I wanted to hurt other people. I felt I wanted to hurt anybody that was near me, like really hurt other people. Like I hated everyone, and I was afraid, because I didn't feel in control, and I was trying to be in control, but it was impossible because obviously you're hallucinating, like you're not really in your mind. So after a little while that I was trying to fight this shit, I told her, look, okay, let's do the happen. She called the other shaman. She's the one that will serve you the happen. She came with all of the things, and I did the first nostril. That shit burns like hell. It burns so much. So my first instinct, and nobody told me it's gonna burn that much, or maybe they did, but I forgot about it. I don't know. Anyway, anyways, it was so intense the burn that my first instinct was to go back, and it ended up on my eye. Some of the powder ended up on my eye, and so I had to shake it away, and then it just burned for a little while. My nose, it burned my eye, but I was able to purge, which through vomit, and my nose too started watering. So but that wasn't enough because I was still hallucinating. I was still tripping really hard. So she told me you have to do the other nostril, and I just, no, I don't want to. I didn't want to do it, man. Man, that shit hurt. It hurt. It burned like, I don't know, if they pepper spray your the nose all the way up. It's that, but it goes away like in 5 to 10 minutes, so it doesn't last too long. But still, like, I mean, I was still in shock for the sensation. Plus, I was still under the influence of the brew of the ayahuasca. So I was being very difficult. I refused, and I didn't want it. She had to wait for me for like 30 minutes or more, and when I was refusing and to do the other one, which supposedly you have to do both, you cannot just do one. And I was still like, oh my god, I was just like, I don't know. I started like getting it on them and just like, I hate you. Like, oh my god, it was crazy. It was crazy. And what was amazing for me is their ability. They stay there for as long as I wasn't allowing them to just help me go through this phase of the process and actually accept the other part of the serving, which is the other nostril, and to be able to calm down. They stay there. It doesn't matter what I say, what I did, they stay there. They support me through the whole thing, and that for me was amazing. And it is amazing because, you know, I wasn't being easy, I was being really difficult, and I was being unfriendly, really unfriendly. And they just, my god, they did their job like champions. That was incredible. That was really incredible. And I kind of wanted to learn from that, you know, from that trait they showed. So after I did the second nostril, everything calmed down, and I felt so much better. I felt like if tornado or like a seismic event just happened, and then you feel the calm after the storm, and everything just like boom, calmed down. I was just like, what the fuck just happened? And that's it. Then I fell asleep again, and then we did a water ceremony. It's like everybody passed the water, we all say something, a blessing to the water, and then we all drink a little bit of the water together. That was very nice. That was really, really enjoyable and very calming. And after that, there was the option of doing kambu, which is frog medicine. Then they take this venom from the skin of an Amazonian frog, tree frog, and is healing for your body and for your mind. So what they do is that they kind of open your skin, they scratch it or they burn your skin to make access points for the venom to get into your body, and then they put little bits of this venom on the on your open skin, and then that makes you purge, or either you kind of absorb it. And they say it's probiotics. It's no probiotics. No, sorry. It's what do you call those things that everybody's taking right now? I forgot. Anyways, this thing is just like a lot of things that your body needs. So it's either you absorb it or you purge. But the good thing is purging. Like, you're supposed to purge. So if you're not purging, they're just gonna keep applying until you purge. And then they take it off. As soon as they take the venom off, because it's just like a thing they put on the skin, and then they take it off. Whenever after you purge, or when you feel that you cannot take it anymore, they take it off, and then it slowly goes away. It doesn't last more than 10 minutes, honestly. At least it didn't for us. It was like 9 of us doing it, and it was quick. Nobody, I think the girl that lasted the longest, she was like maybe 15-20 minutes, but that's by choice. I think she chose to take it as long as she could, because then afterwards she told us she had like a bone cancer. So I guess she knew she needed that medicine more than anybody else, so she just let it sit for a little while longer. But for me, it was like just 5-10 minutes. It wasn't longer than that. And yeah, you puke, but you don't feel like you're dying or anything like that, so it's fine. And after that medicine, that was the last thing we did, medicine wise. And then I ate that night. After that I was so hungry. I did as much as I could. I don't think I could eat much that night, but I ate, just not to go to bed empty stomach. And I had a shower, and then I slept like a baby, literally like a baby. And I have been taking medicine to sleep for over 10 years, and since that weekend, this last weekend, in over 10 years, I haven't felt the need to take anything to help me fall asleep. I just naturally lay down in bed and fall asleep like a baby, sleep all night, wake up fresh the day after, and I don't feel the need to take anything other than just like my regular body. And I fall asleep like that. It doesn't even take me much. I don't go around. I'm not afraid to be in bed and talking to my own mind anymore. So yeah, that was great. And that's it. Then on Sunday we did again reunion with everybody in the morning, talking about the experience, what we learned, how we feel about it, and maybe how are we going to approach our life moving on, thanks to the medicine or something like that. It was very nice. The first night on Friday, I couldn't speak because I just broke into tears Soon was my chance to talk. On Saturday, I forced myself to speak through the tears and the crying. And on Sunday, I still cried, but I felt way more easier to speak. So yeah, that's how you see the progress. It's definitely progress. I think this medicine is amazing, and I think I don't even know why they don't use it legally to treat so many diseases, because especially disease of the mind, maybe not everything obviously, but maybe like depression and other things that can be debilitating for a person. I think he has a really high chance to help. Obviously it has to be, I think it has to be a personal decision wanting to heal, and then the medicine is gonna help you through it, and it's gonna give you the tools that you don't know you have to heal from it. But it's definitely helpful. Like, my personal experience was absolutely positive, even through all of the discomfort it comes with it, because going through it is not the easy part. It's definitely not the happiest either, but it was life-changing for me. It definitely was, and honestly, I'm looking forward to go back and repeat the experience as soon as I feel it's time for it, because I think I have to give myself a little time right now just to observe. I'm still having a lot of realizations coming to me every day, even though I am already over the process because we finish it on Sunday. Still, I'm what is it? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today is Thursday. I'm 4 days over the last ceremony, and I'm still having like moments of realization coming to me, and just things that I have to work on, things that I maybe I start looking in another perspective, and just, I don't know, peace. I feel so in peace, and even though I do feel still I have a lot of things to work on, and I do know that nothing has changed outside. World is gonna be the same, life is gonna be the same, but I feel change. I feel I am a different person, and I have a different approach, and I'm ready to have a different approach with whatever comes to me, whatever will come my way, and I will have to deal with it. So yeah, that's my take on this weekend. I'm not a religious person, so and I'm not I don't know, I don't believe in things I can't understand and I can't see. But so it's been kind of hard for me, feeling like this kind of connections with sovereign natural things like energy, the universe, or mother nature, or whatever it is that I feel communicating with me, or maybe it's just my subconscious mind doing it. And who knows, I don't know what it is, but I definitely don't feel alone. I don't feel as alone as I felt before doing this and going through this experience. So yeah, that's my take. No, for everybody's gonna be different, because I think it depends on what each individual feels that has to work on, or how each person wants to use it. Me personally, I went there with the intention of healing my childhood trauma, healing my pain, and all of the things that were really influencing my abilities to go through life and socialize with other people and just feel safe, even when I was so safe. And everything that I wanted to work on, I definitely did. I feel I did work in everything that I wanted to work on, and I feel like I achieved big part of everything that I wanted to achieve with this retreat. So yeah, if you have any question, if you're looking at this video, if you have any question, you want to know more about it, you want to know where I did it, yeah, you want to know, I did it in the States anyways, in Florida. So if you want to know more, feel free to reach out, feel free to ask to me, and I'll be more than happy on helping you get in contact with the organization I did the retreat with. So, alright, this is all. Hopefully you find my videos helpful, and maybe will help you to make a decision, or you will learn whatever you were looking to learn out of it, and that's it. Have a wonderful day.